Shuttlecuddy.
Just a hair past 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock Central on a Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax weekend. We got some great stuff coming up for you, so stand by.
KEYS, Corpus Christi.
As we kick it off like we always do, the late great Sal Mineo, Friday night party time.
It's Friday night, and I feel so fine. Mama's gone out, and the house is mine. Oh, baby, won't you hurry on down? It's party time. Bring your records along, and I've got mine. The gang's all here, and the dancing's fine. Well, the mama must know it's party time. Party time, party time, don't you know, I love you so, let's have some fun tonight, it's party time.
Just wait for the gang to get here, but in the meantime and in between time, I hope everybody had a good week so far. It looked like David Drake II was checked in, but had to restart the feed, so hopefully you're on this feed right now. Be checking here momentarily, but in the meantime, enjoy the tunes while I get set up even more.
Hey, Mama's home. She's been downtown. Turn the lamp lights up and the music down. Let's play it cool while she's around. Easy now, yeah? Till she's out of sight. Easy, easy, easy. Nice and polite. Hey, Mama's gone. Everything is alright. Let's go, party time. Party time. Don't you know? I love you so. Let's have some fun tonight. It's party time.
Friday night party time. Sal Mineo, the late great from 1958, kicking it off like we always do.
Cincinnati digs the sound of 1360 WSAI.
As we head back to 1963 with Anthony and the Sophomores playing those oldies, Mr. DJ.
When those oldies play, we listen. Makes us start a reminiscing. Hear those oldies spinning. Ba 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 whoop. It always makes us start reminiscing. Ba 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 whoop. It reminds us of those good times just a couple years ago. So Mr. DJ, play those oldies we all love so.
Remember.
You don't remember me. Earth Angel, where can she be tonight? Shouldn't she'll be in the still of the night? Yes, those old songs that we're singing brings back melodies of long ago. Oldies play, we listen. Makes us start a reminiscing. Mr. DJ.
Mary Kaufman checking in from McAllen, Texas. How are you, Mary?
A couple years ago, oh, Mr. DJ, he was playing those oldies we all love for. Oldies we all love for. Oldies we all love for.
Ah, good stuff. Anthony the Sophomore from 1963.
Hear the news and weather. Hear the music and sports. They all sound better on KRIO 910 McAllen.
Head back to 1955 with Bill Haley and the
1,
Comets.
2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me home. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
I hope everybody had a good week this week. I just wait for the gang to get here tonight. David Drake II was checked in a little bit ago in the original feed. I hope he came to this one.
When the chimes ring 5, 6,
Ah,
and
there he
7,
is.
we'll be right in 7th heaven. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh, when it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, I'll be going strong and so will you. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
It's funny, we go from spring-like weather back to winter. Winter has re-arrived in the Midwest area where they're talking about snow on Sunday. Huh.
When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off, then start rocking around the clock again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Number 1 for 8 weeks in the summer of 1955. Bill Haley and the Comets rocking around the clock on a Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax Weekend.
56 WFIL Philadelphia.
As is always our theme each and every week, from 1957, late 1957 that is, Danny Rappin' the Juniors from South Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, making many appearances on Dick Clark's American Bandstand with this one. Rock and roll is here to stay on a Friday night.
Baby, rock and roll is here to stay. It will never die. It was meant to be that way, though I don't know why. I don't care what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. We don't care what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. Rock and roll will always be. I dig it to the end. It'll go down in history. Just you watch, my friend. Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. Everybody rock.
David Drake II hauling some stuff, probably back from Chicago to Indianapolis, 40,000 tons of something. Or maybe he's at home with his mommy-to-be. Hopefully Tanita's at home with her feet up and resting. Maybe she's got the Friday night oldies on as well.
Rock and roll is here to stay. It will never die. It was meant to be that way, though I don't know why. I don't care what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. Rock and roll will always be. I dig it to the end. It'll go down in history. Just you watch, my friend. Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. If you don't like rock and roll, think what you've been missing. But if you like
From late 1957. Top 10 hit for Danny Rappin' the Juniors. Rock and roll is here to stay. That is our anthem each and every week here on Friday Night Oldies Party. I thank you so much for joining us tonight.
1310 KFSB Joplin.
And back to 1972. One of the best. One of my favorites as a kid. Actually had my original 45 of this on the Bell Records label. The Sweet. If my brother Will were logged on, this is for you. Little Willie on a Friday Night Oldies Party. $1 Million Hotwax. Just for you.
West side, east side, little Willie, Willie wears the crown. He's the king around town. Dancing, glancing, Willie drives him silly with a star shoe, shimmy, shuffle down. Way past one and feeling alright, 'cause with little Willie around, they can last all night. Hey down, stay down, stay down, down. 'Cause little Willie, Willie won't go home, but you can't push Willie round. Willie won't go. Try telling everybody, but oh no, little Willie, Willie won't go home.
Okay, here's the deal there, Drake. I need you to make a pit stop and a detour through Cincinnati with some chocolate bunnies.
Uptown, downtown, little Willie, Willie drives him wild with his runaround style.
Come on, man, hook a brother up.
Inside, outside, Willie sends him silly with his style, shine, shimmy, shuffle, smile. Mama done chase Willie down through the hall, but laugh, Willie, laugh, he don't care at all. Hey down, stay down, stay down, down. 'Cause little Willie, Willie won't go home, but you can't push Willie round. Willie won't go. Try telling everybody, but oh no, little Willie, Willie won't go home. Little Willie, Willie won't, Willie won't, Willie won't. 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 Little Willie, Willie won't go home, but you can't push Willie round. Willie won't go. Try telling everybody, but oh no, little Willie, Willie won't go home. Little Willie, Willie won't go home, but you can't push Willie round. Willie won't go. Try
One of those records out of my youth. I still have my original 45. Bought at Rink's Department Store, 1972. The Sweet.
go home.
For my brother Will in McAllen, Texas, Little Willie. Friday Night Oldies Party, $1 Million Hotwax.
WCPO 1230 in Cincinnati.
Wow, she's neat.
1957, local artist Dale Wright
Go home after school, put my best
and the
suit
Rockets.
on, borrow dad's car, then I'll be gone. Can't be late 'cause I can't make her wait. Well, I'm telling you.
And
now,
the name of the
she's
song
a
is?
little gal, she's neat. I repeat, she's neat. Don't know what to do without her. All I do is think about her. Stop by her house, say, come on, let's go. Then we'll take off for the movie show. Her perfume wipes away all my gloom. She'd get your pride just to have her by my side. She's neat. I repeat, she's neat. Don't know what to do without her. All I do is think about her. After the show, then we'll meet the crowd. And soda shop
I'm just
where
sipping
the
on my
music's
Sip and
loud.
Save.
All too soon, we'll go home, meet the
And I also have one in
Kiss her
reserve.
goodnight, after that'll be a sight. She's neat. I repeat.
What y'all drinking tonight?
Don't know what to do without her. All I do is think about her.
This is a Diet Dr. Pepper here. I think I'm bone dry on that one, so we're going to have to switch to the other diet drink.
I dream about her all next week. Another date with her I'll see. Fight and fight with all my might to make another date.
Salud a
Saturday night.
todos.
She's neat. I repeat. She's neat. Don't know what to do without her, all I do is think about it. She's sweet, makes the life so complete. She's sweet, makes the life so complete. She's
From the
sweet, makes the
Fraternity
life so
Records
complete.
label here in Cincinnati, Ohio, Dale Wright and the Rockets.
She's sweet, makes the life so complete.
She's
sweet,
Neat
makes
from
the life so complete.
1957.
She's sweet, makes the life so complete. She's neat.
Wow, good stuff.
1480 WABB Mobile.
Clarence Carter.
I was born and raised down in Alabama on a farm way back up in the woods. I was so ragged that folks used to call me Patches. Papa used to tease me about it, cause deep down inside he was hurt cause he'd done all he could. My papa was a great old man. I can see him with a shovel in his hand. See, education he never had. He did wonders when the times got bad. The little money from the crops he raised barely paid the bills we made. Oh, life had kicked him down to the ground. When he tried to get up, life would kick him back down. One day, Papa called me to his dying bed, put his hands on my shoulder, then in tears he said, Patches, I'm depending on you, son, to pull the family through. My son, it's all left up to you. 2 days later, Papa passed away, and I became a man that day. So I told Mama I was gonna quit school, but she said that was Daddy's strictest rule. So every morning before I went to school, I fed the chickens and I chopped wood too. Sometimes I felt that I couldn't go on. I wanted to leave, just run away from home. But I would remember what my daddy said, with tears in his eyes on his dying bed. He said, Patches, I'm depending on you, son. I tried to do my best. It's up to you to do the rest. Then one day a strong rain came and washed all the crops away. And at the age of 13, I thought I was carrying the weight of the whole world on my shoulders. And you know, Mama knew what I was going through, cause every day I had to work the fields, cause that's the only way we got our meals. See, I was the oldest of the family, and everybody else depended on me. Every night I heard my mama pray, Lord, give him strength to make another day. So years have passed and all the kids are grown. The angels took Mama to a brand new home. Lord knows, people, I shedded tears, but my daddy's voice kept me through the years, saying, Patches, I'm depending on you, son, to pull the family through. My son, it's all left up to you. Oh, I can still hear Papa's voice say, Patches, I'm depending on you, son.
Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter. Woo! Clarence Carter, 1970, called Patches on the Atlantic Records label. On a Friday night oldies party, it's $1 million Hotwax weekend. And I hope it's warmer where you are than it is here tonight.
WYFE Indianapolis.
I wonder who
1958, The Monotones for Davy Drake II.
Tell me, who wrote the book of love? I've got to know the answer. Was it someone from above? I wonder who wrote the book of love? I love you, darling.
Sydney Ann Stringarity checking in from Westwood tonight, Westwood, Cincinnati, Ohio. How you doing there tonight, Sid? And how's Jerry doing? I need to play a train song for Jerry. Let's see. What's a good train song for Jerry?
The meaning of romance. In chapter 4 you break up, but you give it just one more chance. Oh, I wonder who wrote the book of love? Baby, I love you, yes I do. Well, it says so in this book of love, ours is the one that's true. I wonder who wrote the book of love? Chapter 1 says to love her, you love her with all your heart. Chapter 2 you tell her
romance. In chapter 4 you break up, but you give it just one more chance. Oh, I wonder.
And the bass move of the Trains. Sounds like my buddy Dave Nelson. Yeah, I saw that you're in the hospital there, Sid. I hope you're feeling better. 1958 doo-wop sound of monotones. Book of Love.
Petticoat Junction, brought to you by Amazing New Tide, the 1965 Tide that gives you as clean a wash as you can get.
This is for Jerry, taking the cannonball down to the Shady Rest Hotel. Seeing Uncle Joe because he's mighty slow.
Petticoat Junction. This has been a Filmways presentation.
680 CFTR, Toronto.
1964, Jay and the Americans.
Must we say goodbye?
Ah, one of my favorites, Cara Mia, on a Friday night.
Each time we part, my heart wants to die. Darling, hear my prayer. Cover me fair. I'll be your love till the end of Cara mia, why must we say goodbye? Each time we part, my heart wants to die. Darling, hear my prayer. Cover me fair.
Salud a todos otra vez.
I'll be your love till the
I liked it when they did crossovers with Petticoat Junction, Green Acres, and the Beverly Hillbillies. They're all produced by Filmways Presentations. Darling. Ah, good stuff. I was gonna see how long he could hold that G note. (1964) Jay and the Americans on the United Artists Records label. Cara Mia on our Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax.
Then Philadelphia, WHAT 1340.
Much more music.
1961, an early effort by Ike and Tina Turner. From the Sue Records label, this is called It's Gonna Work Out Fine on a Friday night.
Yes, Tina.
It's time to get next to me.
Honey, that was my plan from the very beginning.
Darling,
Uh-huh.
I never thought that this could be.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. Your lips set my soul on fire. You fulfill my one desire. Oh, darling.
Yes, yes.
I think it's gonna work out fine.
It's gonna work out fine.
I wanna tell you something, I can't.
Uh-huh.
I've been to see the preacher man.
A preacher man? You must be losing your mind.
I started
Started what?
started making wedding plans.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. If your love is heaven true, as the love I offer you, oh, darling. Yes, yes. I think it's gonna work out fine. It's gonna work out fine. I keep on telling you, I think it's gonna work out fine. I can feel it's gonna work out. I keep on telling you, I know it's gonna work out fine. I'm so glad that you're mine, oh mine.
Remember what?
They used to call you Dapper Dan.
Then were the good old days.
The thriller,
The killer, honey.
the ever-ready loving man.
That's me.
Oh, yeah. A whole lot of girls used to be your speed, but now, pretty daddy, I'm all you need. Oh, darling.
Yes, yes.
I know it's gonna work out fine. It's gonna work out fine. I keep on telling you, I think it's gonna work out fine. I can feel it's gonna work out. I think the time I know it's gonna work out fine. I know it's gonna work out fine. I want you to know it's gonna work out. Yeah, it's got to work out. I wanna tell you it's the way it's gonna work out.
An early effort by Ike and Tina Turner on the Sue Records label from 1961. It's gonna work out fine. On our Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax weekend. Some good stuff.
93 KHJ Los Angeles.
Head back to 1967. The Soul Survivors. Speaking of expressways, tons of them in LA.
I've been trying to get to you for a long time, 'cause constantly you've been on my mind. I was thinking about a shortcut I could take, but it seems like I made a mistake. Well, I was wrong.
It took too long. I got caught in the rush hour. The fella started to shower you with love and affection. Now you won't look in my direction.
On the expressway to your heart, that expressway, not the best way. It's much too crowded. No, it's much too crowded. So crowded. It's much too crowded. Oh yeah, so crowded. There's too many ahead of me. They're all trying to get in front of me. I thought that I could find a clear road ahead, but I found stoplights instead. I was wrong.
Baby, it took too long. I got caught in the rush hour. This fella started to shower you with love and affection.
Come on, look in my direction. On the expressway to your heart, that expressway, not the best way. I found a car. It's much too crowded. Much too crowded.
Blue-Eyed Soul from the Soul Survivors. Summertime Sound, 1967. Expressway to your heart. Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax weekend. And I thank you so much for tuning in with us tonight, having a ball. Good stuff coming up.
77 WABC, the fun capital of New York City.
Coming up with the Four Deuces from 1955.
Well, I said WLJ, it really tastes good to me.
See what I did there, huh?
WLJ, won't you take a drink with me?
What were the original call letters of WPLJ?
Good wine,
See what I did there?
make you feel so fine. Well, I went to the store when they opened up the door. I said, please, please, please give me some more white porter lemon. Oh, 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 oh. cheese juice. White for the lemon. Oh, 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 oh. White for the lemon juice. White for the lemon juice. White for the lemon juice. Ooh, what'll do to you?
Why, thank you there, Sid.
You get a good, good wine. White for the lemon. Oh, 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 oh. White for the lemon juice. White for the lemon. White for the lemon juice. Ooh, what'll do to you? Well, I feel so good. I feel so fine. I got plenty of loving and I got plenty of wine. White for the lemon. Oh, 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 oh. White for the lemon juice. White for the lemon. White for the lemon juice. Ooh, what'll do to you? Well, white for the lemon juice.
White Port Lemon Juice. Originally WABC FM. Had the call letters were changed to WPLJ. 4 Deuces 1955. Friday night, Oldies party.
WKWK 1400.
1973, the legendary Masked Servers. Gonna Hustle You. Papa. It sounds familiar. Of course, it was done by Janet Dean. Taking the original backing track from their hit 60s. Legendary Masked Surfers, 1973. Gonna Hustle You, Friday night oldies party.
What a beautiful weekend.
Good stuff. We got in the next 25 minutes. We've got our spotlight segment, Dirty Songs. Yeah, we're gonna do the resurrected Dirty Songs segment about 25 minutes. So stand by. James Darren still alive and proud. 61.
Oh, goodbye, cruel world. I'm off to join the circus. Gonna be a broken-hearted clown. Paint my face with a good-for-nothing smile. Cause a mean, fickle woman turned my whole world upside down. Farewell to love. I'm off to join the circus. Gotta find a way to hide my tears. Bet I'll have them rolling in the aisle, and I'll forget that woman if it takes 100 years. Oh, step right up and take a look at a fool. He has got a heart as stubborn as a mule. Come on, everybody, he's good for a laugh, and no one could tell his heart is broken in half. Well, the joke's on me. I'm off to join the circus. Oh, Mr. Barnum, save a place for me. Shoot me out of a cannon, I don't care. Let the people point at me and stare. I'll tell the world that woman, wherever she may be, that mean, fickle woman made a crying clown out of me.
Yeah, we haven't done it in a while, so I thought I would do the Dirty Song segment for our Spotlight segment tonight. We're going to dig out the risque best of the 50s and 60s.
Shoot me out of a cannon, I don't care. Let the people point at me and stare. I'll tell the world that woman, wherever she may be, that mean, fickle woman made a crying clown out of me.
Jimmy Darren.
Goodbye, cruel world.
That's the name of the song from 1961.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Yep, good old Moondoggy himself from the Gidget series.
Goodbye,
of movies, that is. On the Cold Picks Records label. Friday night.
68 WRKO, Boston.
And that's where the Dirty Water is. The Standells from 1966.
I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you about my town. I'm gonna tell you a big fat story, baby. It's all about my town. Yeah, down by the river, down by the banks of the river Charles. That's what's happening, baby. That's where you'll find me, along with lovers, muggers, and thieves. But they're cool people. Well, I love that dirty water. Oh, Boston, you're my home. You're the number one place. Frustrated women, the frustrated, have to be in by 12 o'clock. Oh, that's a shame. But I'm wishing and hoping, that just once those doors were locked, I like to stay time with my baby, walk around. But I love that dirty water. Oh, Boston, you're my home. Oh, yeah.
Dave Nelson checking in from Fairfield, Ohio. Yep. Distant suburb of Boston. A Worcesteronian. I don't know what they call them. Worcesteronian? I guess that's what you call them, a Worcesteronian, huh? I think I have that right.
'Cause I love that dirty water. Oh, Boston, you're my home. Oh, yeah. Well, I love that dirty water, baby. Love that dirty water.
The Dirty Water, Boston, you're my home. Home of WRKO, WNAC, and WNEX. And that Dirty Water.
The Standells.
Wind spin.
Now you just knew good and well that I was going to play this, didn't you? Let's head back to 1964. Just 2 years prior. How different the sound. It sounds more like Joey D and the Starlighters than a garage rock band. What you think? Of course, they did switch record labels. This one was on Liberty, I believe.
They're shaking at the east, they're shaking at the west. Let me see you can shake at the bell. Come on, come on, yeah, yeah, come on, come on, come on. They're shaking it near and they're shaking it far. But baby, you can shake it wherever you are. Come on, yeah, yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Okay, we'll go with Bay Stater. We'll go with that.
Jack and Jew went up the hill. Jack fell down and it really shook Jill. Come on, come on. Hey, oh, come on, come on. Hey,
Come on.
They're shaking it fast and they're shaking it slow. But baby, you can shake it wherever you go. Come on, come on. Hey, whoa. Come on, 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 come on. Whoa, yeah. Look out. Here comes. They shake it at the east, they shake it at the west. Let me see you can shake it the best. Come on, come on, hey, well, come on, come on, come on. They shaking it near and they're shaking it far, but baby you can shake it wherever you are. Come on, hey, come on, 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 come on. Come on.
The Standells, a little twin spin action there from 64. The Shape, 1966. Dirty Water, Friday Night Oldies Party, $1 Million Hot Wax just for you.
WORC, always first in Worcester. More music.
Tommy Rowe. This is the original recording of Sheila from 1961.
Sweet little Sheila, you'll know her if you see her. Blue eyes and a ponytail. Her cheeks are rosy, she looks a little nosy. Man, this little girl is fine. Never knew a girl like a little Sheila. Her name drives me insane. Sweet little girl, that's my little Sheila. Man, this little girl is fine. Me and Sheila go for a ride. Oh, 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 I feel funny inside. Then little Sheila whispers in my ear. Oh, 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 I love you, Sheila dear. Sheila said she loved me. She said she'd never leave me. True love will never die. We're so doggone happy just being around together. Man, this little girl is fine. Me and Sheila go for a ride. Oh, 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 I feel funny inside. Then little Sheila whispers in my ear. Oh, 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 I love you, Sheila dear. Sheila said she loved me. She said she'd never leave me. But true love will never die. We're so doggone happy just being around together. Man, this little girl is
the original recording of her Sheila.
Yeah, this little girl is
from Atlanta, Georgia, 1961.
Tommy Rowe.
Wind spin.
Now this is the one everybody knows. 1962, ABC Paramount Records label. Sheila, one more time for you.
Sweet little Sheila, you'll know her if you see her. Blue eyes and a ponytail. Her cheeks are rosy, she looks a little nosy. Man, this little girl is fine. Never knew a girl like a little Sheila. Her name drives me insane. Sweet little girl, that's my little Sheila. Man, this little girl is fine. Me and Sheila go for a ride. Oh, 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 I feel funny inside. Then little Sheila whispers in my ear. Oh, 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 I love you, Sheila dear. Sheila said she loved me. She said she'd never leave me. True love will never die. We're so doggone happy just being around together. Man, this little girl is fine.
Amazing how that sounds like Peggy Sue by Buddy Holly. You think Tommy Rowe was influenced by a little bit of Buddy Holly? What you think?
Never knew a girl like a little Sheila. Her name drives me insane. Sweet little girl, that's my little Sheila. Man, this little girl is fine. Me and Sheila go for a ride. Oh, 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 I feel funny inside. Then little Sheila whispers in my ear, ow, 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 ow. I love you, Sheila, dear. Sheila said she loved me, she said she'd never leave me. True love will never die. We're so doggone happy just being around together, man. This little girl.
The original from 1961 and the re-recording from 1962, both Tommy Rowe from Atlanta, Georgia, Friday night.
61 Charlotte, WAYS. A new sound for Charlottetown. From the good guys. First in the land of big ways.
Bruce and Terry.
Surf City, here we come now. We're gonna have some fun.
1964. Dying for some summer.
Here comes summer. School is out, a happy day. Here comes summer. Time to throw your books away. Here comes summer. We'll go surfing every day and let the sun shine bright on my happy summer home. Here comes summer. Almost June, the sun is bright. Here comes summer. Drive-in movies every night, double features. Lots more time to hold you tight and let the sun shine bright on my happy summer home. I've been in school for a long, long time, reading history and dreaming of the boy that I hope I'll find. That's why summer means so much to me. We'll go walking down the beach some starry night, then he'll kiss me, and maybe he just might say, let's go steady, and he'll make everything alright, 'cause in the summertime there's a boy for every girl.
Done by Jerry Keller 5 years prior. Bruce and Terry. 1964, Here Comes Summer. Oh, don't I wish. Friday night oldies party.
1230 WTBC. Tuscaloosa.
Flashback to the 50s.
Larry Williams, 1957. The Nolan sound, boogie woogie style of Larry Williams. Late great 1957, Rockin' Pneumonia, Boogie Woogie Flu, Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax.
Smile every day with WIBG Radio 99. Fill Philadelphia.
From 63, the Dobels.
Hey, pretty baby, don't you hear the drummer thumping? You gotta shake it like a crazy, cause the band is saying something. Everybody is a jumping. You gotta slop, bop, flip, flop, hip hop all around. You gotta move, move, move around and around. You can't sit down. You can't sit down. You gotta fly, 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 way off the ground. They're pulling it down, a crazy sound. No, you can't sit down. No, you can't sit down. When you're on South Street, you can't sit down, and the band is really booting. You can't sit down. You hear the hippie with the backbeat. You can't sit down. And you see the gang a grooving. You can't sit down. I gotta get your motor moving. You can't sit down. You gotta make it, break it, shake it all around. You can't sit down. You can't sit down. You gotta move, move, move around and around. You can't sit down. You can't sit down. You gotta fly, 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 way off the ground. They're pulling it down, a crazy sound. No, you can't sit down. No, you can't sit down.
I will be doing our Spotlight segment in the next 8 or so minutes. Top of the hour, 12 midnight. We're going to be doing our Dirty Song segment. Yeah, we're going to resurrect all those risque and all those risque tunes from the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, pretty baby, you can't sit down. Don't you really dance so fine now? You can't sit down. You really shake it like a crazy. You can't sit down. Don't you dare to leave the line now? You can't sit down. I'm gonna do it one more time now. You can't sit down. You gotta slop, bop, flip, flop, hip hop, never stop. You can't sit down. You can't sit down. You gotta move, move, move around and around. You can't sit down. You can't sit down. You gotta fly, 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 way off the ground. They're pulling it down, a crazy sound. No, no, you can't sit down. No, no, you can't sit down. No, you can't sit
From 1963 in the Parkway Records label, from part of the Cameo Parkway Empire, from Cowman in Philadelphia. Dobels, You Can't Sit Down. Friday Night Oldies Party, $1 Million Hotwax.
790 WAMC Memphis.
How many of you remember this guy's television show, Soupy Sales, from 1966, Spanish Flea?
There was a little Spanish flea, a record star he thought he'd be. He'd heard of singers like Beatles, the Chipmunks he'd seen on TV. Why not a little Spanish flea? And so he hid inside a doggy from Madrid. Arriving here in the city, still singing his sweet harmony, as brave as any flea could be. He walked around as if he owned the town, humming his pint-sized melody. With his guitar, he knew he'd be a star, and in his old hometown, how proud they'd be. Then all at once he met a man who said, I'll help you if I can. He listened first to his song, then he sang right along, for you see, he loved the little Spanish flea. You'll be the rage, I'll put you on the stage in costumes like you've never worn. Well, at a glance, he knew this was his chance. Yes, all at once the Spanish star was born. For when the people heard him play, they all began to shout, ole! He was the pride of the nation, a singing sensation was he. Though he was just a Spanish.
You thought it was an instrumental by Herb Alpert, huh? Soupy Sales from 1966. That's the name of the song, Friday Night Oldies Party.
1410 WING, Dayton, Ohio.
From Dayton, Ohio. 1964, Tra-La-La Susie, Dean and Jean for you.
Oh, you love little Sue so, but you can't let Sue know. Are you afraid little Susie might turn her back on you? After school you miss her, how you long to kiss her.
You get so discouraged if you just had courage. Oh, you would ask little Susie to go out on a date. So today when you pass her, then you ought to ask her. Yeah, and I just hope you haven't waited too late. Today you'll keep on calling her. Oh, don't quit calling her. Tra-la-la, Susie, she's the girl for me.
Just a few minutes away from our Spotlight segment, resurrecting some dirty songs. Yep, a little risque from the 50s and 60s. Got some good old good ones. A little dirty just coming for you.
And so you ask little Susie for a date for Tuesday. Oh, and she said yes. What made you wait so long? And now her books you carry, and pretty soon you'll marry. Oh yeah, you go through life and keep on singing this song.
Sing it one more time.
I love her. Keep on calling her. Don't quit calling her. Tra-la-la, Susie, she's the girl for me.
From Dayton, Ohio, Dean and Jean. That's the name of the song, 1964. Friday Night Oldies Party, $1 Million Hotwax.
Radio KTB 1360 San Diego.
Ah, Mary, Mary, quite contrary. In McAllen, Texas, this is for you. The Monkees from 1967 from the More the Monkees LP. Mary, Mary for you.
Mary, Mary, where you going to? Mary, Mary, can I go to? This one thing I will buy you. I'd rather die than to live without you. Mary, Mary, where you going to? Mary, Mary, tell me truly, what did I do to make you leave me? Whatever it was, I didn't mean to. You know I never would try and hurt you. Mary, Mary, where you going to? One more Mary can I do to prove that my love is truly yours? I've done more now than a clear-thinking man would do. Mary, Mary, it's not over. Where you go, I will follow, till I win your love again, and walk beside you. But until then, Mary, Mary, where you going to?
From the More the Monkees LP. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. 1967. We're down to one monkey, Mickey Dolenz. He just had a birthday, turned 78 years old. Friday Night Oldies Party.
Brian K.
Straight up 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock Central. It is Dirty Song segment, resurrecting all that risque stuff from the 50s and 60s.
USAI Cincinnati.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah, man.
What'd you do last night?
Man, I went to a party last night.
Tell me what happened to you, man.
Went to a party last night. The party was getting dead. Then I saw a pin up in the corner.
What'd you say, man? What'd you say?
And this is what I said.
Doug Clark and the Hot Ducks from 66.
Oh, baby, let me bang your box. 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 Baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang your box.
Ah, a little risque tune. And our Dirty Song Spotlight segment.
Got a little man called Piano Bill. Let me bring you backside, baby, I'll give you a thrill. Whoa, baby, let me bang your box. Baby, let me bang your box. Baby, let me bang bang your box. Baby, let me bang your box. Baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang your box.
Yeah, we haven't done a dirty song spotlight in a while. I thought I'd resurrect it just for tonight. Digging out all the dirty stuff from the 50s and 60s. You thought it was all Ozzy and Harriet, didn't you? Maybe more Leave It to Beaver.
A little bit now, a little bit later, a little bit in between. A little bit now, a little bit later, a little bit in between. A little bit now, baby, you know what I mean. Baby, let me bang your box. 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 Baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang your box. Oh, baby, let me bang your box. Baby, let me bang your box. Baby, let me bang your box.
Always a part two.
Baby, let me bang your box. Baby, let me bang your box. Baby, let me bang your box. Baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang your box. Some like it hot, some like it cold, some like it in between. Some like it hot, some like it cold, some like it in between. Some like it hot, baby, you know what I mean. Oh, baby, let me bang your box. 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 Baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang your box.
A lot of these records were meant for college campus jukeboxes. This one actually was marked on the 45 from Jubilee Records in 1966. Kind of a, what they call a frat party song. And our dirty song segment tonight. Digging out all that dirty, nasty stuff from the 50s and 60s.
Baby, let me bang your box. Baby, let me bang your box. Baby, let me bang your box.
Doug Clark and the Hot Nuts.
Baby, let me bang your box.
1966.
Baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang
In our dirty song spotlight segment tonight. Friday nights.
Stay tuned to the fun spot on your dial.
Tune the number one spot with a smile.
Radio 56.
WHBQ in Memphis.
1951 with the Swallows. It ain't the meat, it's the motion on a Friday night.
It ain't the meat, it's the motion. Makes your daddy wanna rock. It ain't the meat, it's the motion. It's the movement that gives it the sock. Now I had a girl so doggone thin. No meat, no bones, she was just all skin. One thing about her I can understand. She wraps all around me like a rubber band. It ain't the meat, it's the motion. Makes your daddy wanna rock. It ain't the meat, it's the motion. It's the movement that gives it the sock. It ain't the meat, it's the motion. Makes your daddy wanna rock. It ain't the meat, it's the motion. It's the movement that gives the sock. You find some girls who are big and fat. Some fellows don't like to see them like that. But I like to see them big and tall. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. It ain't the meat, it's the motion. Makes your daddy wanna rock. It ain't the meat, it's the motion. It's the movement that gives it the sock.
me.
It's the motion.
It ain't the me.
It's the movement.
It ain't the me.
It's the action that makes your daddy wanna rock all night. I got a little girl who lives down the street. It ain't much of her, but she's mighty sweet. When she starts rocking, she don't wanna stop. It makes a man wanna blow his top. It ain't the me, it's the motion. Makes your daddy wanna rock. It ain't the me, it's the motion.
1951, the Swallows. It ain't the meat, the motion. Dirty Song segment, Friday night.
10-9-0, turn your radio to Big K and you'll sing along both night and day. 24 hours of the silver dollar survey and you're never more than seconds away from much more music on the Little Rock leader in radio. K-A-A-Y.
Head back to 1952 with the Train Years. Ah. What if they're talking about a breakfast drink?
Poon is a hug, tang is a kiss. I've been marooned on and out in the South Pacific, missing my loving each night. Now that I'm home, I go right out and get me some poontang. Tired of talking to tigers, kangaroos, and singing a song to a goose. Now that I'm home on the loose, gonna get me some poontang. Now poon is a hug. I wanted a hug so badly I was blowing my tropical top. A tang is kiss. I wanted a kiss so badly, wanna poontang. I never to stop. I don't wanna eat and I don't wanna sleep. I've got a yen that I'm dying to please. Till I get weak in the knees, gonna get me that poontang. 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 Hugging and a kissing, that's 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 poontang. Poontang. Poon is a hug. I want a hug so badly I was blowing my tropical top. A tang is a kiss. I wanted a kiss so badly, wanna poontang. I never to stop. Don't wanna eat and I don't wanna sleep. I got a yen that I'm dying to please. Till I get weak in the knees, gonna get me that
From 1952,
poontang.
the Trend Years.
Poontang.
Talking about a breakfast drink, huh?
Gonna get me some, gonna get me some poontang.
In the middle of our spotlight segment, a little dirty song, Friday night oldies party.
79 KULF, Houston.
Oh, cover your ears on this one there, folks. Jackie Wilson and Laverne Baker from 1966.
Before you call me a dirty whore, I've got news for you, little boy. Don't fuck with me no more. So you better be nice. You better take my advice. Oh, you dirty bastard, think twice. Oh, think twice. Now wait a minute, boy, bitch. Yeah, I had just about enough of your shit. I wanna take it easy. Yeah, you dirty son of a bitch. I'm gonna walk on out the door. Yeah, ain't gonna kiss your ass no more. Bye bye, ho, 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 ho. Now listen to me, honey. I give you all the reefer, all the cocaine, and you still fuck it up. You understand that? You're always pulling up your dress on my look, Jack. That's all right, just lick it. You know how to do that, don't you? I
I don't want no more of your reefer.
You know how to eat ice cream?
And your pussy.
You eat ice cream?
No, not that kind.
Chocolate? Chocolate, just lick it? All right? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Listen to me, Jackie. Yeah. Before you jump up with your fleas, I've got news for you, little boy.
What's that?
There ain't another a cut like me, so you better be nice. And keep your funky lights. Oh, baby, think twice.
Yeah.
Dirty bastard, oh, baby, think twice.
One more thing. I heard that powerful say.
Actually released as a real song without all the references. Two of the biggest artists of the 50s and early 60s in the R&B world, Jackie Wilson, Laverne Baker, 1966, Think Twice.
WMOH in Hamilton, the station where listening is fun.
1951, recorded right here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Billy Ward and the Dominoes on the Federal Records label, a subsidiary of King Records, called 60 Minute Man. Top 20 hit on the Billboard charts.
60 Minute Man, 60 Minute Man.
Look here, girls, I'm telling you now, they call me Love and Dan. I'll rock 'em, roll 'em all night long. I'm a 60-minute man. If you don't believe I'm all I say, come up and take my hand. When I let you go, you'll cry, oh yes, he's a 60-minute man. There'll be 15 minutes of kissing,
Then you holler, please don't stop.
Don't stop.
there'll be 50 minutes teasing, and 50 minutes squeezing, and 50 minutes of blowing my top. If your man ain't treating you right, come up and see old Dan. I'll rock 'em, roll 'em all night long. I'm a 60-minute man. 60-minute man.
Call him
The loving Dan. I'll rock, roll all night long. I'm a 60-minute man. 60-minute
man.
They call me
Loving Dan.
I'll rock 'em, roll 'em all night long. I'm a 60-minute man. There'll be 15 minutes of kissing,
Then you holler, please don't stop.
Don't stop.
there'll be 50 minutes of teasing, and 50 minutes of squeezing, and 50 minutes of blowing my top. If your man ain't treating you right, come up and see old Dan. I'll rock 'em, roll 'em all night long. I'm a 60-minute man.
Recorded right here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Federal Records, Billy Ward and his Dominoes, 1951, 60-Minute Man, Friday Night Oldies Party, 30 Spotlight Segment.
Wake you in the morning, with you all day, and swinging at night.
That's right there, Drakester.
For New York, the sparkling spot is 1050
WMGM.
1954, Dinah Washington. Ah, a little sexy thing she is. Big, long, slatting thing. I think she's talking about a trombone. What you think, huh? Dirty Song segment, Spotlight segment tonight.
I've been in every bar, been in every honky-tonk, been trying to find my daddy with that broke-down piece of junk. Ask everyone to help me, cried help me if you can. You'll know my daddy, he's that trombone-playing man. Where is my daddy? Tell me where's my daddy with that big long sliding thing. I even asked a man that played a steel guitar. He said that you don't need him to be moved 8 to the bar. He brought his amplifier and he hitched it in my plug. He planked it and he plunked it, but it just wasn't good enough.
I'll be back in 2 and 2, so stand by.
Need my daddy with that big long sliding thing. Well, then a knock came at my door. I said, my daddy's back. I opened up the door, and there stood Piano Jack. He said, I came to do some tinkling on your piano keys. I said, don't make me nervous. This ain't no time to tease. Just send me my daddy. Send me my daddy with that big long sliding thing. Well, the first time he played, I asked him how it was done. He said, I blow through here, then I work my fingers and my thumb. I slide it right out, then I slide it back again, and I get a lot of wind, and then I slide it back again. Where is my daddy? With that big long sliding
From 1954, Dinah Washington, one of the best out of the 50s. Big long sliding thing, Friday Night Oldies Party.
Big Blue Country, 1320 WCLU, Covington, Kentucky. Country classic.
And back to 1947 with Hank Penny. Let me play with your poodle, dog. On a Friday Night Oldies Party, it's our Dirty Song Spotlight segment.
Now look here, baby, listen to my song. Don't get mad because it ain't no harm. I want to play with your poodle. Can I play with your poodle? Now let me play with your poodle. I mean your little poodle dog. Yeah.
You thought the 50s and 60s were so squeaky clean, huh? Definitely not Ozzie and Harriet, but more like Leaf to Beaver.
Now he's the best little poodle I've ever seen. What I likes about him, you sure keeps him clean. I want to play with your poodle. Can I play with your poodle? Now let me play with your poodle. I mean your little poodle dog.
Love that country boogie-woogie sound.
I play so soft, so gentle and sweet. Like to play with him at least one day a week. I want to play with your poodle. Can I play with your poodle? Now let me play with your poodle. I mean your little poodle dog.
It's something we call our Dirty Song Spotlight segment. I haven't done this in a while. Next week, I think I'm going to do St. Patrick's Day, a little Irish for a Spotlight segment. I didn't really have anything special planned tonight, so I thought, we'll do some Dirty Song segment again. Some of the best of the risque 50s and 60s. Well, this one from the 40s.
Your little poodle's got long black shaggy hair. Looks like the face of a teddy bear. I want to play with your poodle.
1947.
Can I play with your poodle?
That country boogie-woogie sound.
Now let me play with your poodle. I mean your little poodle dog.
Hank Penny, let me play with your poodle, dog. Friday night.
Wherever you go, it's 1030. The live spot on your radio. It's new radio in New England. WBZ Boston Plus. WBZN in Springfield.
1952 with Bull Moose Jackson.
Got me the strangest woman. Believe me, this chick's no cinch, but I really get her going. when I take out my big 10-inch record of the band that plays the blues. The band that plays the blues. She just loves my big 10-inch record of her favorite blues. Last night I tried to tease her, I gave her a little pinch, but she said, now stop that jiving and get out that big 10-inch record of the band that plays the blues. Well, the band that plays the blues. She just loves my big 10-inch record of her favorite blues. I cover her with kisses when we're in a lover's clinch, and when she gets all excited, she begs for my big 10-inch record of the band that plays the blues. Well, the band that plays the blues. She just loves that big 10-inch record of her favorite blues.
I think Aerosmith did a remake of this in the 70s as an album cut.
My gal don't go for smoking, and liquor just makes her flinch. See, she just goes for nothing except my big 10-inch record of the band that plays the blues. Well, the band that plays the blues. She just loves my big 10-inch record of her favorite blues.
1952, Bull Moose Jackson, big 10-inch record. Friday Night Oldies Party, Dirty Song segment.
You're on your mark. Get set. Go All-American. KJR, Seattle, Channel 95.
Head back to 1952 one more time. Wynonie Harris. Keep on churning till the butter arrives. What you thinking, huh?
Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on pumping, make the butter flow. Wipe off the paddle and churn some more. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. Cows in the meadow, sheep's in the corn. Take the sheep, leave them be. Bring the finest brown cows straight to me. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on pumping, make the butter flow. Wipe off the paddle and churn some more. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on pumping, make the butter flow. Wipe off the paddle and churn some more. How now, brown cow, keep on eating your hay. Go in your shed, be sure you're fed. Go in your shed, be sure you're fed. Daddy needs butter for his short and bread. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on pumping, make the butter flow. Wipe off the paddle and churn some more. First comes the milk, then comes the cream. Takes good butter to make your daddy scream. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on pumping, make the butter flow. Wipe off the barrel and churn some more. I wanted some butter one day.
They were sold in record stores on the other side of town there, Drake.
We kept on pumping. Butter came jumping. I'll milk you, cow, till my pail is full. Look out, ever.
Wynonie Harris.
Comes your bull.
1952. Keep on churning till the butter comes on a Friday night.
WSGA Twin Spin.
Now we're going to jump back 4 years prior to that. Wynoni Harris, one more time. The original version of Good Rockin' Tonight, covered by Elvis Presley in 1954, but this was from 1948. And rockin' didn't mean music.
I heard the news, there's good rockin' tonight. Gonna hold my baby tight as I can. Tonight she'll know I'm a mighty man. I heard the news, there's good rockin' tonight. Have you heard the news? Everybody's gonna rock tonight. Gonna hold my baby tight as I can. Tonight she'll know I'm a mighty man. Have you heard the news? There's good rockin' tonight. So meet me in the alley behind the barn. Don't be afraid, I'll do you no harm. Baby, bring my rockin' shoes, 'cause tonight I'm gonna rock away all my blues. Have you heard the news? There's good rockin' tonight. Rock, oh, rock. I got the news, everybody's gonna rock tonight. I'm gonna hold my baby tight as I can. Tonight she'll know I'm a mighty man. I got the news, everybody's rocking tonight. Well, Elder Brown, Deacon Jones, they've even left their happy home. They'll be there, just you wait and see. A jumping and a stomping at the Jubilee. Hey man, there's good rocking tonight. Sweet Lorraine, Sioux City Sue, Sweet Georgia Brown, Caledonia too. They'll be there, jumping like mad. Hey sister, ain't you glad? We got the news, there's good rocking
A twin spin of Wynoni Harris. On our Spotlight segment, Dirty Songs. Friday night oldies party, digging them out. All the good risque stuff.
In Cincinnati, we pamper people. So plan your weekend with music and us. You'll find the fun radiates around WCPO 1230.
Recorded right here at King Records in Cincinnati. Hank Ballard and the Midnighters from 1954.
Work with me, Annie.
Oh, oh.
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 Work with me, Annie. Let's get it while the getting is good.
So good, so good, so good, so good.
Annie, please don't cheat. Give me all my meat. Ooh-wee. So good to me. Work with me, Annie. Let's get it while the getting is good.
So good, so good, so good, so good.
Ooh-wee. Annie, how you thrill me, make my head go round and round, and all my love come down. Work with me, Annie. Work with me, Annie. Don't be ashamed. Work with me, Annie. Call my name. Work with me, Annie. Work with me, Annie. Let's get it while the getting is good.
So good, so good, so good, so good.
In case you're wondering, the term work with me back in the 50s meant, let's get her done.
Oh, this kissing, girl, I've been missing. A hugging and a
good, so good, so good, so good. 1954, recorded right here in Cincinnati, Ohio at King Records. Hank Ballard and the Midnighters, Work With Me, Annie. Friday Night Oldies Party, Dirty Song Spotlight segment.
What a beautiful weekend.
12:30 down and dirty, and I hope you're enjoying a little bit of the risque 50s and 60s.
Beautiful weekend.
This was a comic from the early 60s.
It's great to live in a democracy today,
Rusty Warren,
where freedom is everywhere.
1960.
We often take this freedom for granted.
Song called Bounce Your Boobies.
Freedom of thought and freedom of action. But you know, gals, just because a bunch of men signed that Declaration of Independence in 1776 doesn't mean that freedom was for men alone. Oh no, you take Tom Jefferson, Ben Franklin, John Hancock. There's a hell of a guy for you right there. All these men had wives. They probably had a few broads on the side too. These women wanted freedom just as much as their men did. But gals, I wonder, do we? I think it's time that we women thought about it a bit. Hell, I think it's time we did something about it. So come on, fellow females of the 20th century. Be glad that you're an American. Proclaim your freedom. Stand at attention. Pledge allegiance. And bounce your boobies. Get into the swing. Bounce your boobies. The swing is everything. Makes no difference if they're big or small. As long as you give him your all. Bounce your boobies. Come on, honey. Bounce them up and down. Bounce your boobies. Come on, bounce your boobies, honey. Come on. Loosen the bra that binds you. Take it off if you feel like it. Come on, bounce your boobies. There we go. Doesn't that feel good? Bounce your boobies. You know, girls, men aren't the only people in the world today who have something to give. But it sure looks like it sometimes. Just look around you. Men stick out all over the place. Big fat cigars. Big fat stomachs. And just where they should stick out, where is it? Yes, girls, we know what we've got and we know what they're worth. So come on, gals. Let's get into the swing of things. Give your boobies some freedom. All together now. Bounce your boobies. Let 'em rock and roll. Nut your knockers. Keep 'em hot and sold. Just admit it, gals. It sure feels great to feel them swinging. Ooh, titillate. Bounce your boobies. Come on, bounce them up and down. Bounce your boobies.
Rusty Warren was a nightclub lounge comedian from the 50s and 60s. This was on one of her comedy LPs. Bounce Your Boobies from 1960. Dirty Song segment on a Friday Night Oldies Party. Yep, Miss Rusty Warren, Friday Night Oldies Party.
88.3 Tacoma, Radio 85.
1953. The Blenders. The actual title is Don't Mess Around with Love.
Play around with TNT, but baby, don't fuck around with love.
This was the alternate take.
Don't mess around with a hungry bear. Grab a tiger by the hair, but baby, don't fuck around with love. Never toy with emotions, lest you enjoy big explosion. Well, when you say the words I love you, just be sure each word is true. And baby, don't fuck around with love.
Take a little advice from me. Play around with TNT, but baby, don't fuck around with love.
No, no, no.
Mess around with the hungry bear. Grab a tiger by its hair, but baby, don't fuck around with love.
No, no, no.
Never tell
emotion. Bless you enjoy big explosions. When you say the words I love you, just be sure each word is true. But baby, don't fuck around with love.
No, no, no. Take a little advice from me. Play around with TNT. Mess around with a hungry bear. Grab a tiger by the hair. When you say the words I love you, be sure each word is true. But don't fuck around with love. No, 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 don't do it. Take a little advice from me. Play around with TNT. Look out for that bear. Mess around with a hungry bear. Grab a tiger by the hair. When you say I love you, be sure each word is true.
1953, The Blenders. Don't mess around with love. That was what the store-bought copy was called on our Dirty Song segment. Now, this one I'm going to have to kind of give you a little bit of a pre-warning to. Now, if, this one is very, very explicit, but it's from 1954, an historic artifact, so you might want to cover your ears for the next minute and 21 seconds, but I'm going to end out our Dirty Song segment with the Clovers. I'm not going to even say the title of the song. It's a short one, but if you're easily offended, cover your ears. The Clovers from 54, one more time in our Dirty Song segment.
Well, I said, come on, cocksucker Sammy, get your motherfucking mammy. We're going downtown to the cocksuckers ball. Fuck, suck, and fight. Tell the beginning of the broad daylight, we don't need no goddamn taxi fare. We're gonna turn them hoes in a rocking chair, take off all the rags. We're gonna play a little game called tag. Tomorrow night after Rotten Cocksuckers Ball. Come on, you poor-ass singers and you big, big slingers. We're going downtown to the Cocksuckers Ball. Fuck, suck, and fight. Tell the beginning of the broad daylight, we don't need no goddamn taxi fare. We're gonna trim them holes in a rocking chair, take off all their rags. We gonna play a little game called tag. Tomorrow night after Rotten Cocksuckers Ball. Cha-cha-cha-cha. At the Rotten Cocksuckers, Rotten Cocksuckers Ball.
I hope everybody enjoyed our Dirty Spotlight segment, Resurrection, one more time. Digging out all the risque stuff from the 50s and 60s, but I guess we're going to return to our regularly scheduled programming. So back to the the tamer stuff from the 50s and 60s, early 70s on our Friday Night Oldies party. It's our Golden Oldies Hotwax Hits. Oh, let's do this right. Come on, let's do this right.
1050 Chum, Toronto.
That's better. Going north of the border for Shirley Matthews from Toronto.
Someday you're gonna be a big town boy. I took some know it's true. I'll be proud of you. You'll be a big man. Someday you're gonna hold your head up high when you walk the street. Everyone you meet call you a big man. Oh, you'll be a big tycoon. Make a lot of money real soon. Make a lot of money
Importing her from north of the border, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, singing about New York City. Big Town Boy, Shirley Matthews on the Atlantic Records label, 1964, Friday Night Oldies Party. Ah, good stuff, just for you.
WRBC Jackson.
And back to 1967, Strawberry Alarm Clock, a little of that psychedelic sound from the Unite Records label. Incense and Peppermints. On a Friday Night Oldies Party, it's $1 million Hotwax weekend, and I thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Good sense, innocence, crippling mankind. Dead kings, many things I can define. Occasions, persuasions, flutter your mind. Incense and peppermints, the color of time. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, but nothing to lose. Incense and peppermints, meaningless nouns. Turn on, tune in, turn your eyes around. Look at yourself, look at yourself. Yeah, yeah. Look at yourself, look at yourself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To divide the cockeyed world in two. Throw your pride to one side, it's the least you can do. Beatniks and politics, nothing is new. A yardstick for lunatics, one point of view. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, but nothing to lose. Good sense, innocence, crippling mankind. Dead kings and many things I can define. Occasions, persuasions, clutter your mind. Incense and peppermints, the color of time. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, but nothing to lose. Incense, peppermints, incense, peppermints.
Ah, 1967 on the Unite Records label, Strawberry Alarm Clock, Incense and Peppermints. What a combination. Friday Night Oldies Party, $1 million Hotwax, 12:45, quarter till the top of the hour on
The
Friday night.
Columbus Sound. WDAK, Big Johnny Rip, Channel 54.
1959, sounding a little bit like the Champs, but it's actually a group called Chuckarillo and the Originals. Well, amazingly enough, Chuckarillo actually wrote Tequila and was a member of the Champs, but he left the group and formed another one and did a sound-alike called Margarita. Friday Night Oldies Party.
Margarita. Margarita.
You are absolutely correct there, Drakester. $1959, Chuckarillo and the Originals. Yep, sounding a little bit like Tequila, just a little. Imagine, because he wrote both songs, well, composed the melodies, huh? Margarita.
It's $1 million Hotwax weekend, all weekend long. Music Radio, WMOH and FM, WYCH, Hamilton.
And back to 1970 on the VIP Records label. I believe this was a subsidiary of Motown Records. A little Spinners action. R&B sound at its best. It's a shame. On a Friday night oldies party, I think they made an appearance on Don Cornelius's Soul Train with this one. Friday night oldies party, $1 Million Hotwax.
It's a shame the way you mess around with your man. It's a shame the way you hurt me. It's a shame the way you mess around with your man. I'm sitting all alone by the telephone, waiting for your call when you don't call at all. It's a shame the way you mess around with your man. It's a shame the way you play with my emotions. It's a shame the way you mess around with your man. You're like a child at play on a sunny day. First you play with love and then you throw it away. Why do you use me? Try to confuse me. How can you stand to be so cruel? Why don't you free me from this prison for a certain time? As a fool, it's a shame the way you mess around with your man. It's a shame the way you hurt me. It's a shame the way you mess around with your man. I tried to stay with you, show your love so true, but you won't appreciate the love we.
The coast is clear there, Sid.
Oh, it's got to be a shame.
As much as you've hung around radio people all those years, Sid, nothing should shock you. From the VIP Records label, a subsidiary of Motown, the Spinners from 1970. It's a shame? Not at all. Not when you're listening to Friday Night Oldies Party, $1 Million Hotwax.
It's WTOD 1560 in Toledo.
Head back to 1964. Patty and the Emblems on the Herald Records label, called Mixed Up Sugar Girl on a Friday Night Oldies Party.
Now you go
1964, Patty and the Envelopes. That's the name of the song. Friday Night Oldies Party, $1 Million Hotwax Weekend, all weekend long.
1230 WTBC. Tuscaloosa.
Head down to Muscle Shoals, Alabama, not too far from Tuscaloosa.
Oh, you got to let your hair hang down.
Recorded Clarence Carter.
You got to let yourself unwound, baby.
On the Fame Records label, 1967.
Because we going to get a thing going on here that won't quit. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Oh, I know you're a good dancer, baby. You can shing-a-ling and got a good step on the boogaloo, but Daddy Clarence gonna teach you how to thread the needle. I think we better tell her again. Thread the needle. You mean you ain't never heard of that? Oh, baby, just stick with me. Yeah. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Don't you feel that beat, baby? Come on. Oh, shut. Thread the needle. That's what we're gonna do, baby. Oh, you know it's getting hot in here. I think I'm gonna have to pull off my shirt. Yeah. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I told you, I know you was a good dancer. Shing-a-ling, boogaloo, skate. And now, baby, you done learned how to thread the needle. Yeah. Thread the needle.
All right, Clarence Carter, 1967. Muscle Shoals Sound on Fame Records. Thread the Needle on a Friday Night Oldies Party, $1 Million Hotwax.
This is Fabulous Kim, #1 in the West. In Mile High Denver, it's the sound that's in. It's Tiger Radio, this is Fabulous Kim. It's the sound of success. This is Fabulous Kim, #1 in the West. This is Fabulous Kim.
I appreciate everybody joining me tonight for all the fun, all the chat and chew, the Dirty Song segment, and a whole lot of fun. Next Friday, tentatively, we'll be doing St. Patrick's Day, so stay tuned. Brian K., God bless each and every one of you. Wishing you lots of love, much money, and a laugh a minute. Put on the coffee bubbles. I'm coming upstairs.
Just turned out so fine.
good night to you, and especially you. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Have an awesome weekend. We'll see you next Friday.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. M-I-C.
See you real soon.
K-E-Y.
Why? Because we like you.
M-O-U-S-E.
The preceding was a copyrighted feature and may not be reproduced in whole or in part.
In whole or in part.
Without the written consent.
Brian K.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're the modern Stone Age family. From the town of Bedrock, they're a page right out of history. Someday, maybe Fred will win the fight. Then that cat will stay out for the night. When you're with the Flintstones, have a yabba dabba do time. A dabba do time. We'll have a gay old time. We'll have a gay old
Good night, everybody.
Bomba-dee-da, 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 bomba-dee-da,
Until
bomba-dee-da,
we meet
bomba-dee-da,
again.
bomba-dee-da,
Happy
dee-da,
trails to you.
bomba-dee-da, bomba-dee-da,
Keep smiling
bomba-dee-da, bomba-dee-da,
until then.
Have a great weekend. We'll see you next Friday night.
Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and think about sunny weather.
Happy trails to you till we meet again.